Okay, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me now? Hold on a minute. I didn't even realize that my mic was off. So testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, there we go. Let's start again. Hey, what's going on, everyone? James No Numbers here, and welcome back to another Survivor 50 live stream. And in this episode, we're going to be doing Alaska and Arizona because yesterday we didn't have time to do Alaska, and so today we are going to be doing Alaska. And speaking of which, Arizona is actually going to be releasing their clue in around less than 16 minutes. And we know that this Arizona's clue is going to take place outdoors, but first we're going to be doing Alaska's clue. And by the time we're done with Alaska, the Arizona clue should be out by now. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm going to pull up Google real quick before we get started. Okay, let's get started with Alaska, shall we? Okay, so Alaska's clue is going to be open at February 18th at 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Alaskan time. And we know that the location is approximately 60 miles from Fairbanks. Okay, that's very specific. Approximately 60 miles from Fairbanks. So, discounted offsite lodging and shuttles available. After solving the clue, contact the location directly for additional details on rates. Okay, so this is very specific. 60 miles from Fairbanks is a pretty significant hint. So let's read the hint. The springs can be hot even if the air is cool. Frozen art lays in wait there to welcome you. Travel towards the borderline without further delay. At the entrance, you'll discover how to find your way. So this is for Alaska. So that's pretty important. Microsoft Copilot. All right, let's see if Grok's going to work today. I am logged into Grok, so hopefully it should be working. Okay, Grok is working. That's pretty cool, I guess. Hate that I had to log in, but it is what it is. And Microsoft Copilot is verifying it. God dang it, come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man. Come on. All right. Okay. Grok AI and ChatGPT so far have the same answers from the looks of it. But I don't know. Somewhat, but okay. Google Gemini's got a response. Okay, here we go. Let's go over what the AI has given me. Microsoft Copilot, what the clue suggests, first part of the hint. This immediately evokes hot springs in a cold climate. Alaska has several, but one is especially famous. Frozen, the second part of the hint. This place sounds like a place known for ice sculptures or an ice museum. Third hint, a nod to the northern lights, which are particularly visible in interior Alaska. Fourth hint, this hints at a sign, map, or marker that greets visitors. All signs point to the Sheena Hot Springs near Fairbanks, Alaska. Okay, here's why it fits so neatly. It's the most famous hot springs in Alaska. It's home to the Aurora Ice Museum, filled with year-round ice sculptures, your frozen art. It's one of the best places on Earth to see the Aurora Borealis. The resort's entrance features signage and a visitor area that orients travelers. Okay, pretty cool. Here, let's read what Grok is saying. The riddle points to the Sheena Hot Springs, a resort in Alaska, specifically the Aurora Ice Museum. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need to write that down on Google Sheets, and I'll add that to the description later. Okay. The first part of the hint refers to the natural geothermal hot springs at Sheena, where the water is warm, hot year-round, even in Alaska's freezing outdoor temperatures. Frozen art lays in wait there to welcome you, describes the Aurora Ice Museum, the world's largest year-round ice event environment, filled with intricate ice sculptures and frozen art created from over 1,000 tons of ice and snow. It's a welcoming, immersive attraction. Third part of the hint, Borealis means the Aurora Borealis, northern lights. The museum is named Aurora Ice Museum with the resort, and the resort is one of the top spots in Alaska for viewing the northern lights due to its remote location with low light pollution, about 60 miles northeast of Fairbanks. Didn't know light pollution was a thing, so that's pretty interesting. Last part of the hint likely hints at the museum's entrance or the resort's activity center, where tours begin and guides / orientation help visitors navigate, including to the museum and aurora viewing spots. All right, pretty cool. What does ChatGPT think? The first part of the hints, a nod to Alaska's natural hot springs like those at Chena Hot Springs, where steaming mineral water contrasts with crisp northern air. Second part of the hint, ice sculptures famous at events such as the World Ice Art Championships, where carved ice becomes breathtaking artwork. Third part of the hints, a clear reference to the Aurora Borealis dazzling in the skies near Fairbanks, one of the best viewing spots in the state. Last part of the hint, this may hint visitors centers in places like Denali National Park and Preserve, where travelers begin their wilderness adventure. All right, that's pretty cool, I guess. All we know is that the location is approximately 60 miles from Fairbanks, so we have to be closer to 60. So I'll keep ChatGPT's answer for the last part in mind when we go over the internet's answers. And lastly is Google Gemini, the Chena Hot Springs Resort. Okay, not surprising. Okay, okay, here we go. The legend deciphered. The first part of the hint. This points directly to the geothermal rock pools where visitors soak in 106 degrees Fahrenheit, 41 degrees Celsius water while surrounded by snow and sub-zero air. Second part of the hint, clear nod to the Aurora Ice Museum. Third part of the hint, the Aurora Oval and the entrance. Okay, basically the same thing around. But you know what? Since people have had time to go over Alaska, let's see what the internet thinks. So we're going to be switching tabs soon. Let's see what people think. It's Survivor, luck of the draw. Fair has never been a part of Survivor. Some states are easy, some are hard. Okay, yep. Sydney is just addressing Amanda's concerns. Really? Fairbanks in winter? Lol, okay, so how does this work? Is it something someone could go look for now, or is it only during the time frame on the date posted? It says to show up on the 18th, 11 to 4, but be early in case of a high turnout of people. Freaking Fairbanks. It is in Chena, which makes it next to impossible to go. Sorry, kiddo. That's why apparently this place is impossible to go, which is why Survivor did mention the expecting freezing temperatures and the offsite discounted offsite lodging and shuttles that are available. So and that's why you are advised to basically contact the people that are near the area for rates. So that's what I'm assuming. So yeah. I'm wondering if we're going to have to call the Ice Museum the day of, or if we should call it today and get tickets. The event so far hasn't charged admission for the events. Yep, basically, Lori's referencing to other states. The Chena Hot Springs. Yeah. Chena Hot Springs north of the Fairbanks. Okay. Yep. Basically, the Chena Hot Springs Resort is expected to be the location. My first thought was the Ice House at Chena Hot Springs. The Ice House, so, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Let's go to what Instagram had to say about that. Yeah, okay, not much with Instagram, but it does appear as though it does appear though that this could be that the Chena Hot Springs Resort is the location. But you know, I think we certainly got to definitely check on let's certainly check on Google Maps first. And I think we're gonna have to check Google Maps first, anyways, because we do need to know how far is this place away from Fairbanks. Because understanding the distance between this location and Fairbanks is going to be essential to basically checking to make sure that we got this right. You know what I mean? So let me Fairbanks Okay, hold on. All right, so if you're going to be driving by car, it's 61.1 miles. Okay, so Survivor is telling the truth. Yeah. All right, this is a pretty big distance. That's a pretty large distance. That is a really far distance, actually. So let me close out some tabs for from Alaska now. Is the stream still on? Hold on. Okay, we're still good. Okay, we're still good for now. Oh my god, come on. Okay, the tabs just straight up not loading for me. The website's not loading for me. I don't know what is up with that. That is not good. That is not what Alaska needs right now. Okay, I finally can scroll down a bit. And apparently they offer some massage therapy. And they even offer different languages as well. So that's pretty cool. But, ooh, videos. Let's,
enjoy the snow at your very
oh, god damn it.
own winter.
Hold on, let me start the video again.
Enjoy the snow at your very own winter wonderland. Come and
oh, god damn it.
Spend your weekend a little.
Yeah, the videos are freaking lagging on my end. I wish there was more I could do, but I can't. But anyways, here's their contact information. Here's their privacy policy, map and directions. And they got a pool house, healing waters, and massage therapy as well. Wait a minute, they did also have a transportation tab too, eh? All right, let's check out their pool for a second. All right, we got the different rates here. That's awesome. Pool house opens at 7 a.m. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's a lost and found. Of course, there has to be a lost and found. But can we check? And it's not. Can it not let? Okay, I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know what's wrong with what's going on here. But all right, the Sheena shuttle. The Sheena shuttle. Wait. Discounted offsite lodging and shutters available. Like, yeah, this transportation must be booked as round trip. 60 scenic miles away from Fairbanks. That's it right there. The Sheena Hot Springs Resort. That's our confirmed location. There it is. There it is. Okay, this has to be it. This confirms it. And this does show you how to book a shuttle. But unfortunately, it is a 72 hours prior notice. More than a week is preferable, and earlier is better. So, yeah, if you live in Alaska, you really have to hurry up. So, wow, this is pretty cool. Anyways, with that being said, let's check out this hot springs, shall we? Let's check it out. Let me see if we can. I might need to switch tabs for now. All right. All right. This is the outside. Can we move? Oh, hey, look. It's behind us. Wow, this is pretty nice. That's awesome. I don't think I can move. Damn, that sucks. So, you know what? I guess let's go look at the photo, shall we? Let's see what we got here. All right. An aerial photo of this place. That's awesome. Ooh, a video. Nice. This place is pretty cool. All right. The bedroom looks amazing, though. I'll give him that. Okay, a nice woman in the pool. All right, that's nice. All right, here's the bathroom. Okay, standard bathroom. Ooh, you got the moose here. That's awesome. I like it. I like that. All right, it's a car from the olden days that has been converted to a garden. That's pretty sick. Oh, another video. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Hey, I like it. This looks pretty cool. It looks pretty Native American to me. That's just me, but hey. All right, I like this building. Not bad, but the fact that the tree is disrupting this house a bit, like right over here, bit strange, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm assuming this is the toilet, so yeah. I could be wrong, but I don't care. All right, this is the attic. Nice. Oh, another video of the spring resort. That's awesome.
मैं इस साइड में कर रहा हूँ ना.
All right, another okay, I guess this is the shower door. Okay. Oh, this is the Aurora Borealis. That's freaking awesome. That's amazing. All right, another photo of the springs. Ooh, whoa. Whoa, that's freaking sick. It most certainly feels like an igloo here for sure. So, wow. I'm pretty impressed by that. That's amazing. Oh, this is their ice house that they talk. Oh, this is their ice museum that they talked about. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ooh. All right, let's go back to a minute. Look at this. Look at that. This has wings. It has freaking dragon wings. Like, what? That's freaking insane. But anyways, how long have we been streaming for? All right, 17 minutes. All right, let's tour. Let's see this thing for a few more minutes, and then we'll go on to Arizona's. Oh, a really nice aerial view of the place. This is amazing. I like it. That looks so cool, though. Like, wow. Most certainly does give out 5-star resort right here with this photo. Another photo of the bedroom. That's pretty nice. Okay, another photo of the pool. That's awesome. Okay, the Aurora Borealis. Pretty sick. And they even got an airplane next to it as well. That's so sick. I like it. Hotels in Alaska. All right, you got a wheelbarrow here. Okay, nothing too interesting. This building looks pretty neat. I think that's something that I'm assuming a lot of people might be able to build. Not me though, but hey, it's worth giving a shot. Whoa, look at this brick house. It's a freaking cabin. No, that's a cabin, but wow, this is pretty cool. I like it. And look at all that snow. Clearly it must have been snowing hard over there that day. All right, a couple more beds. All right, the river. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, not the. You got the idea. All right, a massive garden. And then a bunch of snow, of course, clear because a snowstorm. Jet skiing. Oh, that's awesome. I want to go jet skiing one day. All right, some bikes. No, wait, no, those aren't bikes, but you get the idea. All right. What? Look, oh my God. What a coincidence. Oh my God. At first it looked like one of the moose's feet got stuck in a tree for a second. What are the odds? Okay, a couple buildings here. That's pretty nice. Another bedroom. Okay, another aerial shot. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And okay. Another photo of the cabin. All right. And okay, a photo of the park. You got a nice bench to sit in. That's pretty cool. It may not be a Taylor Swift bench, but who cares? Okay, another bed here. Oh, they got an indoor swimming pool. What? That is awesome. That's amazing. anyways, we have been in it for like 20 minutes now with Alaska. I think it's finally time we do Arizona, shall we? Yeah, let's do Arizona now. All right, Arizona is going to be opening up their clue tomorrow at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mountain Time. We know this is going to take place outdoors. There's a paved trail with significant sun exposure. Okay, a paved trail. So there's a trail you got to follow. We know this is outdoors. This photo is going to be our hint, I guess. Where the Phoenix rises, you'll find mountains. Oh, hey, Arizona has a town called Phoenix. Mahatalk, Gila, and Guadalupe call to you. South marks the spot for more than 16,000 acres. Find the center for visitors are welcome. Okay, we know this place is going to take place outdoors, so all right, we're going to ask AI to see what it can come up with. I'm not going to ask the other internet from what their guesses were before the hints have been released, because last time that basically confused the crap out of me, and because the photo wasn't matching the clues that were given out by Survivor. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and check this out right now. All right, we got an answer from Grok. Huh. Okay. Okay, we basically got somewhat the same answer for all of them. So let's check this out. Microsoft Copilot's first, where the Phoenix rises. I knew it was in Phoenix, Arizona. The second part of the hint, the 3 mountain ranges that make up the South Mountain. South marks the spot for more than 60,000 acres. South Mountain Park is over 16,000 acres. Find the center for visitors are welcome. The South Mountain Environmental Education / Visitor Center at the heart of the park. Okay, so basically we have to for those of you that are living in Arizona, basically you have to go to the South Mountain Park and Preserve, specifically the South Mountain Environmental Education / Visitor Center. So okay, and yeah, Microsoft Copilot's not the only one who's saying this as well. Look at ChatGPT, South Mountain Park Reserve. First part of the hint, they reference to Phoenix. Second part of the hint, referring to 3 mountain ranges, Mahatalk, Gila, and Guadalupe. Third part of the hint, it's located south of downtown Phoenix. It spans more than 16,000 acres. And the last part of the hint, basically the same thing. Okay, pretty cool. South Mountain Environmental Education Center or Visitor Center. A central hub / welcome point for visitors with exhibits, info, and orientation right at the heart of the park to help you find your way around the vast area, trails, and viewpoints. It's a stunning Sonoran desert oasis with over 100 miles of trails for hiking, biking, and horseback riding. Scenic drives up to Dobbins Lookout for epic panoramic views of the city, ancient Hohokam petroglyphs, saguaro, cacti everywhere, and wildlife spotting. All right, they even tell you like the main entrance as well, so that's pretty cool. ChatGPT gave us the same answer as well. Phoenix, Arizona, South Mountain Park. Basically the same thing here as well with ChatGPT. And of course, feel free to, if you need to pause the video, you can. But yeah, it's basically the same thing. And when you look at Google Gemini, also the same thing as well. South Mountain Park and Preserve in Phoenix, Arizona. Here's what the landmark deciphers. Phoenix, Arizona, the 3 mountain ranges, 16,000 acres south of Phoenix, and the Environmental Education Center. Did you know the park was originally created in the 1920s, and much of its infrastructure, including the famous stone lookouts like Dobbins Lookout, was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps during the Great Depression? Would you like me to help you find the coordinates for the best sunset to view in the... No, we're good here. And yeah, that was pretty quick, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the place for ourselves. Yeah, let's check out the place for ourselves here for sure. Chena Hot Springs. No, not Chena. No. The South Martin South. Okay. So we know that the visitor center is within the South Mountain Park and Preserve. So okay. Let me pull up the visitor center. All right, pretty cool. So let's check out the park and preserve first before we check out the visiting center, because I want to make sure we get a good look at. I want to get a good look at both of them, right? Because of where the visitor center is and where we have to go, and so on and so forth. But hey, this is pretty cool. So let's check out the park and preserve first. Check and see what's out there. After all, they did mention that the idol's going to be outdoors, so that's going to be that's a pretty significant hint. So apparently there's like some sort of paved trail somewhere, and shade is 10 to 15 minutes away. So let's take a look at the park. Look at all the cacti here. I bet you can definitely drink water out of them. Oh, a mountain video. Love it. All right, not bad. Pretty nice nature walk. Another photo of the mountains. That's cool. Whoa. When you look at it from far away, this area almost looks like an ancient civilization almost. Not quite, but almost. So that's pretty cool. This is Scorpion Gulch. Oh damn. Maybe they eat scorpions here. I know that it is a delicacy in some countries, so I wouldn't mind trying scorpion. Of course, scorpions are very poisonous, so you got to be careful of that. Oh my god, look at all these towers. Oh god. Oh. They almost look like they all almost look like the Tokyo Tower in Japan. So there's that. Oh, oh, yep, yeah. You could definitely see that they are far away from Phoenix. Like, look at all these buildings over there. Phoenix is a very populated area in Arizona, clearly. So there's that. Look at all the cacti and another video. That's always awesome to have.
I'm a trail. I gotta get my skyline. Nice. Christmas morning. No snow. Just cactuses.
Yeah, that's just how hot Arizona is. Arizona is known for being a very, very hot place. So it is what it is. Yep, you can tell they are not that far from Phoenix. Dobbins Lookout. What? Elevation 2,330 feet, 710 meters. Huh, neat. Another photo of the towers, but from far away. Pretty cool. Look at all the cacti here. Oh wow, this place looks pretty cool. I would love to live in one of these places. Well, maybe like once a month, maybe, but wow, this is pretty cool. I would love to use this place as like a hideout for sure. Oh, another video. That's nice. Yeah, as you all can see here, the park and reserve is clearly right next to a very populated town, of course. So, yeah. All right, some abandoned areas. This is pretty cool. I like I like I like these ruins though. This is pretty nice. And look at the tree. It makes it a little creepy. Yeah, that tree kind of looked like an ostrich for a second, so pretty cool. Oh, they got a compass. Okay. This is pretty cool. I like it. Wait, can we zoom in? Hold on. City of Phoenix, Arizona. Presented to City of Phoenix, Arizona. Parks and Recreations Department by Dr. Nathan Strauss. New York, 1960. Oh, okay. So this elevation, 2,990 feet. Okay, so this was a gift from New York. Pretty cool. Oh, cacti with flower. That's pretty neat. You don't see one of those every day. You got some flowers here. That's pretty cool. Oh, you see the towers from far away again. Pretty nice. Another video. Let's watch it. All right, pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, you can definitely tell that this is basically a shot of Phoenix from far away. Clearly, another photo of Scorpion Gulch. Another photo of the towers. Wow, this is pretty cool. I like this. Almost, it kind of looks like an iron golem, which makes it even cooler. Oh yeah, by the way, yep, you can see this is Phoenix right here. Clearly. Whoa, that is a pretty large cacti. Or the cacti is trying to get a selfie and it made itself look fat. But anyways, enough with the sarcasm. Look at all these towers here again. That's pretty cool. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Anyways, hold on a minute. Okay, another photo of this rock building thing. That's pretty cool. Look at all the desert here. Look at all the hills. All those hills and mountains. Oh my god, this is most certainly okay. I have a good feeling that Native Americans were here because of these things here. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go that far. Maybe might be some graffiti artists who might be doing this. I don't know. It's giving me Native American vibes. I don't know why. It just does. All right, another photo of the building right here. That's of a building. That's pretty cool. The National Trail West and Kiwanis Trail. Okay, pretty cool. All right, not bad. You got a photo of a well. That's pretty nice. Another photo of the rock building here. You know what? I say let's look at the South Mountain Park Visitor Center because that's where the clue is. So let's share this tab instead. And well, let's check it out. All right, here's the South Mountain Environmental Education Center. All right, here's the entrance. And oh hey, okay, they got a TV. That's pretty cool. Let's watch it. Yeah, it's just a TV screen basically showing off the South Mountain Park. That's pretty disappointing. I would have loved to watch some TV, some real TV here. I mean, in there. So that would have been sick. But all right, here's another shot of the rocks and the cacti. That's pretty cool. Another photo of the cacti. All right, this is certainly a museum. They got some stuff. They got an owl, a nighttime photo of cacti, a very rare a plant native to Arizona apparently that I can't read because it's too blurry and far away, and there's also some sort of valley here as well, or some sort of cave maybe. And wow, they've almost certainly digitalized as well, because there's like a virtual map that people can go to learn more about this place as well. So that's pretty cool. All right, you got a hog and an owl an owl. That's pretty cool. All right, another outside photo of the place. That's pretty cool. More rocks. Yep, Phoenix. This is basically Phoenix, Arizona. Very populated place. A nighttime photo. That's pretty cool. Oh, cacti again. Maybe someone will eat it or drink it or whatever. Okay, let's see what we got here. Honoring America's CCC boys. Custodian of natural resources, builders of outdoor recreation, veterans of World War II. Past and present members, Chapter 44 of the National CCC Legacy. 1933 to 2008, 75 years of service. Henry J. Jack Duncan, Circle City, Arizona. Okay, pretty cool. They dedicated a rock to someone. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at the damn art. This is almost certainly modern, but wow, this is awesome. Whoa, this looks so cool. Whoever did the art better have gotten a good pay as well, because wow, that's pretty impressive. All right, we got a photo of a shirtless man who is apparently one of the pioneers of this park, so that's pretty cool. All right, info boards for people to read up to learn more about the park. That's pretty nice. And heat warning. Oh, there's a heat warning. Yeah, this is Arizona, and it's going to be infected from April to October. Well, luckily it's February right now, so we're all good here. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. All right. I don't know what is this. Okay, you got the Hidden Valley, Natural Tunnel, Fat Man's Pass. Oh my god, that is funny. All right. I'm guessing this is a small replica of what the mountains are like. Okay, I guess that's cool. Ooh, that suitcase, pretty interesting. All right. Or nice chest, but you get the idea. Petroglyphs. Petroglyphs are designs pecked into a natural rock face. Oh, so that's what they're called. The human figures, animals, and geometric shapes are still clear today, even though they were created 1,000 to 1,500 years ago by a prehistoric culture known as the Hohokam. The connection of the artwork to Hohokam life is unclear, but may have a relationship to the spiritual beliefs of these indigenous people. What are these designs? Directional symbol, rabbit, deer. Photo of two petroglyph designs to be found on the rocks ahead of you. Petroglyphs are very common in the South Mountain Park. These treasures are delicate and should not be touched, climbed on, added to, or otherwise disturbed. Research is continuing to discover their true meaning and purpose. Okay, pretty cool. Do you know the difference between a petroglyph, hieroglyph, and pictoglyph? Okay, we're gonna need to scroll. We're gonna need to zoom in further. Petroglyphs are design pecked into a natural rock face by ancient peoples. Hieroglyphs are people that represent a formal writing system. Pictographs are designs painted in stones by ancient people. Okay, now that's pretty cool. That's pretty informative. All right, another photo of the same flowers and the cacti from far away. Oh, hey, a map and a QR code. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and go through some more photos for just a few more minutes, and then I'll conclude the stream. Another photo of the South Mountain Environmental Education Center. All right, nice sunset photo. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. South Mountain Park / Reserve. Another inside photo here. An entrance to the park. That's pretty awesome. Okay, got a cave here. Yep, this is basically, another photo proving that this park is right near Phoenix, Arizona. Another sunset photo. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, purple cacti. I've never seen these before. That is freaking awesome. Yep, the same plaque again. Let's go. Yep, the same graffiti art, the same art again. We got the same statue, same information board, same mountain replica, same treasure chest / suitcase. Ooh, the Palo Verde tree. Like a few other desert trees, the Palo Verde drops its leaves during drought conditions. However, it is still capable of photosynthesis due to the presence of chlorophyll in the bark. This chlorophyll gives the bark its green color. Palo Verde green tree, translated from Spanish, can mature heights of over 15 feet. The fresh green seed pods of the Palo Verde taste similar to green peas and were eaten by indigenous people. The mature dried seed pods were ground into a meal and made into a type of pasty soup of gruel. Palo Verde trees often serve as nurses for young saguaros. The young saguaros use the shade and thorns of the tree for protection from the elements and animals. All right, that's pretty cool. So, with that being said, Dobbins Lookout is pretty cool. With that being okay, there's a bike here, National Mountain Bike Patrol. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. So, this is another part of the museum. This is pretty cool. Pretty neat. But you know what, everyone? I think that's gonna be it for now. We're gonna go back and head to the Survivor 50 Challenge tab for just a minute. And with that being said, there are going to be 2 states that are going to be releasing their clues tomorrow, Oklahoma and Iowa. So let me check and see where Oklahoma's at. When are they going to be releasing their clue? Okay, let's see here. 26 here. Oklahoma is going to be releasing their clue at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and Iowa is going to be releasing their clue at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So we will not be doing Iowa's clue tomorrow, but we will be doing Oklahoma's clue tomorrow. And yeah, with that being said, what's going to be happening the day afterwards? The day afterwards will be Mississippi, and Mississippi will be releasing theirs at 11 a.m. on the 17th from the looks of it. So this is going to be these next 2 days are going to be interesting for sure. And with that being said, I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Peace.